Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am so blessed to have you guys click on the video. If you are new here, my name is Liz, and if you are an old viewer, my old subscribers, and actually I want to give a shout out to those that have their notifications on, and each time I upload you get a ding. I want to say a special prayer for you. You guys are blessed. Thank you for coming back. So if you're new here, my name is Liz, like I said, and I do several videos on every topic about life. So try and check through my videos. I am very spontaneous. So today we are just going to share about postpartum depression, and we're just going to have a discussion on how to know you are going through a postpartum depression, or if you're having any baby blues, and that's very normal. So I'll just say, so my name is Liz and my daughter is now 2.5. That's the lady, that's the swag mama, that's our boss in the house. So, and for me, my story is actually I was one of those people that had sickness, morning sickness from the first trimester to the end. So I was very blessed to go through all that. So backstory. So when I reconceived, I was about 55 kilograms, which is you can do the math. I don't know how many pounds. Please use Google. So I was about 55 kilograms and I was so thin. I was small. So I was so small. So in the first months, the first trimester was a disaster. I was sick. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink. I couldn't hold out anything food. And that was really difficult because I had no appetite. I had to eat. There's a baby growing inside me and I could not eat. I could not hold anything down. And if you have gone through this, you can bear me witness. It is so difficult. It is so hard. My skin was just really pale and I couldn't use so much of the oils because I had so much nausea because I would throw up at just a smell of anything. It could be soap, it could be lotion, it could be just anything. I couldn't eat. I detested every food I loved. I only ate mangoes and I think sugarcane, and I was blessed to have all these fruits around me. I loved lemon and mangoes and all these nice fruits, and that's basically what I would feed on. I also liked millet porridge, so I always made it every morning, or my husband would make it in the morning for me, and of course I would take a few spoons and throw up, but I had to push. And so I just want to talk about when the baby comes majorly, but I could also take you back and talk about the journey, like from before I gave birth. So once I conceived, of course, I said in the first trimester I was really sick, and at first I didn't know if that baby was going to survive. My goodness, I was so small. I was throwing up. I remember when we went to visit my mom in the village, she looked at me and I think she was worried. She was like, are you okay? Are you healthy? And I told her I was fine, but every morning she would see me struggling. She would see me struggling, wake up, sit at the veranda, try to drink water. It's not going. My then boyfriend did not know what to do. Of course, we are trying to figure out how to bring this child into the world, and it is so difficult. And then the traveling would make it even worse. Because if you sit in the car and you already have nausea, the car movement make it so worse, so you want to throw up. So we actually went to a pharmacy and we bought these tablets that you swallow and they hold down your food and you don't throw up. And it was so weird because I would swallow them like if I have a long journey, because we always traveled places, and I knew if I sit in the car and we start moving, I would throw up. So I didn't want to throw up on people. So I would take those tabs. But each time I took them, I would still get the urge to throw up. But I wouldn't because I've taken the tabs. So that was also not very pleasant. So the whole journey, everyone is happy. They're taking snaps. They're, taking videos. They're enjoying the place. And I'm just quiet because I am dying. I want to throw up and I can't throw up. Anyway, cutting the story short, that's how my journey was the first trimester. The second trimester, it started getting a little bit better, and then of course the third trimester, you start getting your weight starts to your whole body is so different. My feet started swelling, my of course the stomach is all the other side, and you don't even understand. You look at yourself in your mirror and you're like, what's going on? So of course at that point I would go walks and do all these things, and that helped. And so I want to come to the point when we had a baby. So when she came, we of course had the sleepless nights. We went through learning how to deal with with a baby, a newborn, a new baby in the house, and how to change diapers, we were both first time parents and we're learning everything from our baby. But also we had a very good team from our hospital. They were so good, they were so helpful. We would give them phone calls from our doctor to the lactation, how do you say, lactation assistant. That's the name. So we would call her and she would help us how to breastfeed. And I was one of those people also who went through how do you call it, when I had sores on my nipples, because it's the first time you're breastfeeding and all these things are happening. And at that point I would cry, feed her, cry, and it's so painful. You know, and your boobs are swollen, it's a whole new experience for us. And so at that point I would like to say, so if you are going through all this, it's very normal. Everyone goes through this, the fathers, the mothers, it's just different for everyone depending. But the point I'm trying to make is, so once you see these signs, you're trying to, you're crying, the baby is crying, you're thinking over things, you're like angry at the same time, the baby's crying. If you have these signs and what? Okay. And then another sign is if you're having sleepless nights, of course, if you're having so many thoughts, you think about something over and over again and you can't sleep, you keep checking on the baby every now and again, that's baby blues. They happen, and they don't last long. So you appreciate, the baby, when the baby has just come, you're going to go through that. So that's very normal until it becomes so much, like if it goes on and on and on and you feel so depressed and you can't do anything, and you're trying to drive to work and you're thinking of throwing yourself in the river and you're so angry, nothing is making you happy. At that point you may want to seek counseling, you may want to call for help and get assistance, because if it keeps going on and on and on and on, it may go into depression, and at that point you may not be able to take good care of your baby, be nice to your newborn. Yes, so those are the few that I would like to share. So one solution is, if you're going through the baby blues, that whatever is good, your baby has just come, try to get some help if you can. Like say you see something that you're not familiar with, maybe you feel like your baby, there's something going on, like try to ask people every now and again. You can text your doctor, you can text their friends that know something, friends that have experience raising babies, stuff like that. Like try to get help and try to be open about it. Then if you're going through those and you have somebody that can help you 1 hour, just go for a walk, read a book, try to distract yourself from all this overwhelming situation around you. If you like soccer, you could go out and try to watch people play. If you like a movie, just have that 1 hour or two for yourself if it is possible. And also if you have hobbies, like maybe you like to do exercise. You've just given birth, you may not be able to do a lot of vigorous exercises, but if you love to dance, you could dance. Like try to do things that you love to distract yourself from whatever situation you're going on and you're going through, and you'll be good. So yeah, those are a few tips that I would have to share with you guys. So whatever you are going through, I would say seek help. If it's overwhelming and you feel like you can't handle it, at that point you may need to take some antidepressants. You may have to call in for counseling. You may have to ask people for help so that you are having a healthy mental state to be able to take care of your baby and your family. Otherwise, I'll share more and more of these stories. So, but today I just thought about talking about motherhood, and because I enjoy it as one of those people that looked forward to having a baby, and the baby came and we're enjoying it. So yeah, thank you guys again for sticking around and watching my videos. Remember to subscribe, like, share the video, and have some fun. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Don't you go anywhere. Bye bye.